I want to let you know that I am 51 years old, divorced, 2 boys, 13 and 9, and I'm an Uber driver. That is right. I am an unemployed businessman who escapes reality. It is. It's fantastic. I will tell you that it is wonderful driving for Uber. It is. I do need to wear glasses. I choose not to wear them other than when I'm driving. Because I figured out life is just much better when it's fuzzy. It is. Now, who here has Uber on their phone? Yeah, you have Uber. It's sitting right up front. That's great. Right? Now, driving for Uber should be really easy. You pick them up, you get into the car, you say hello, you go to your end destination, you drop them off, it should be the end of the ride. It should really be that easy. Now, what is your name? Gail. Now, when I come up, and I come to pick you up, and I roll down the window, and I say, hi, what do I call you? Yeah, I say, hi, Gail, right? I introduce myself. You say back, hi, Mr. Uber Driver, right? Because that's my name, Uber Driver, right? And then you get into the car, and I take you. If it was only that easy. Because, you know, Gail, some people use nicknames. That's right. Some people use nicknames, and the best nickname I've gotten to pick up is Hot Boy. And you can only imagine what it's like, a comic driving to go pick up Hot Boy. Like, I'm dying. I'm driving to the Walmart, and I'm like, oh my God, who is Hot Boy? I want to let you know that Hot Boy was not hot. And I do not even think it was a boy. No. I will say, driving around, some of the names do lend itself to some humor. Like the time I picked up a margarita at a White Castle. Right? Who doesn't need a margarita at a White Castle? Right? But my favorite one was I picked up a John outside of a gentleman's club. I knew I was not getting a tip for that one. No, it wasn't. I wasn't. Oh my God. But I will say that sometimes people speak in the back of the car. Like when you're in your Uber, do you talk?
No.
Right? I want to let you know we're listening. We are listening. Right? And some of the wonderful things that I get to hear in the back of my car, I once heard this young girl. She's like, oh my God, I can't believe we're on Elizabeth Avenue. We're not even in Elizabeth. Right? Thank God she's in an Uber. Can you only imagine if she was driving? Oh, Christ. I had this, it was a lovely young couple. I think they may have been on the 2nd or 3rd date. She was telling him all about how she knew sign language. And he was like, oh my God, that's like such Helen Keller shit.
Oh my God.
Right. I'm like, Helen Keller can't see sign language? What, are you kidding me? But the best. I picked up 4 Texans. 4 Texans at MetLife Stadium. They're at the football game. They stayed in New York City. I'm driving them through the Lincoln Tunnel. One of them was deathly afraid of going into tunnels. Right? Scared to death. We start entering into the tunnel. And he's like, oh my God, why do they build bridges underneath the water? Now listen. I know you're from Texas. But I also know there are tunnels in Texas. They go back and forth from Mexico. Right? Let's not act stupid here. I will say sometimes people do actually speak to me. They do. They like having conversations, and listen, I'm always up for a chat. So this guy gets into the car, we're in Newark, and the first thing he says is, are you Latin? Now listen, it may not be an unusual question, a lot of people like speaking Spanish in the car, but no, I am not Latin. He's like, oh my God, you're a white-skinned driver? Whoa. We don't see very many of you. You're a novelty. Right. I'm a novelty. Put me in an antique shirt on a shelf. Let me rot there to die. Could you only imagine if I also told him I was Jewish? He would have died in the back seat like you'd just seen the Messiah. Right? Oh, God. Yes, I know. I'm the only 50-year-old Jewish Uber driver that's out there. It's okay. It's all fun. It is. And I will say the weirdest thing, really the strangest thing, is when I actually have to pick up my neighbors. Now, I live in Caldwell. Who here knows Caldwell and North Caldwell? I figured you guys would. For those who did not clap, North Caldwell is a film, The Sopranos. That's right. So I get to pick up my neighbors who are coming out of Tony Soprano's house. And one day I pull up, and out come investment manager, hedge fund, whatever, out of Tony Soprano's house. He gets into my car. He's like, we recognize each other. He's like, oh my God, how you doing? How's life? I'm like, listen, life is great. Fantastic. No, really it is. I love it. I love hearing you guys laugh. It is a lot of fun. I wouldn't do this if it wasn't. But to be honest with you, it left me as an Uber driver. All right? It left me as an Uber driver. He's like, what's wrong with being an Uber driver? Seems like everyone's doing it. Right, Mr. Investment Manager, hedge fund, whatever, coming out of Tony Soprano's house wants to know what's wrong with being an Uber driver. I don't know, let me start security. That'd be cool. Healthcare. Woo, that'd be nice. Or what my son said to me the other day. He goes, Dad, he's like, who would date an Uber driver? All right, now, who here has children? All right. How many children do you have?
3.
3. All right. So you'll understand this when I get there. All right. I gotta divert from the Uber and tell you about my boy. We're sitting at dinner one day. He looks at me and he goes, Dad. I'm like, what? He's like, do you like honey mustard? I'm like, well, I like mustard. He's like, right, because you don't have a honey. And it's like a little roast battle. It is when you're a comic. It's just how it happens. I'm like, well, you want to know something? You get an A for being obnoxious. Yeah, a little school humor, be nice, be cute. He's like, well, you know what? You get an A for being lonely. It's a throwdown now. You got 3 kids. You know what this is down about. I'm like, I'm the master. You're the student. I'm going to beat you. Right? I go, I want to let you know that your mother and I had your brother because we want to get it right the second time around. Right? You had 3. 2 imperfections, but you get 1 right. Starter children. He literally looks me dead in the eyes like, Dad. I'm like, what? He's like, that's okay, because it's the same reason why Mom divorced you. Yeah, it's a rough household, but that's okay. I'll keep it. I will. Now, I do want to let you know that all those guys who have Uber, do you know that we also rate you? Right? Do you know what your rating is? Not at all. Well, if it's not a 5.0, you may have vomited in someone's car. I don't know. But we get to rate you, and there was one woman that I wanted to give a 5.5 stars. She was a lovely Italian woman from the old country. She was able to actually tell me to turn up the air conditioner, tie my shoes, and get a girlfriend without speaking a word of English. Now, I do know that you guys get to rate us as well, and I love the stars. I'm 4.95 rated. I love the stars, but I really love the comments. The actual written comments, not the excellent conversations and great navigations or whatever, but the written comments. And the best comment I've ever gotten from any of my pastors said this: thank you for being normal. Because I'm a normal Uber driver. I speak English, I don't do meth, my car doesn't smell like weed. It's because I do edibles. Oh my God, do you think that I can't drive you around on something? Alright, now listen guys, I really do drive for Uber, I really be driving tonight. I know you're drinking tonight, and I want to let you know that if you need a ride home, I'll be happy to take you. Because it's not just a wonderful life, everyone, it's an Uberful life. Thank you all, and have a